He took a deep, desperate breath. It had taken him a minute and a half, and he was lightheaded from the shallow breathing he'd had to endure. "Kat!" No answer. The light barely penetrated the cavern, like he was flicking a Zippo in space. There, against the far wall, she was slumped over in a pile. He got to his feet, unstrapped the tank at his ankle, flipped it around, restrapped it to his back, and donned the mask so the gas wouldn't get to him. Carrying the other tank, he moved over to Kat, checking his steps to make sure they were touching solid ground. Her head had flopped forward, and he lifted it gently to check her neck for a pulse. There? Yes, but faint, maybe 30 beats a minute. He pulled back her hair and slipped the mask over her mouth, securing it around her ears. He turned it on and heard the rush of oxygen hiss through the line. Then he watched and waited, keeping a finger on her pulse. Come on, Kat. After a minute, her head moved, slowly, like she was waking from a dream. Her eyelids fluttered and opened. Then she saw him. Suddenly awake, she pulled back in a panic. Whoa, whoa, he said. He grabbed her so she wouldn't fall. Kat, it's me. You're okay. Her eyes widened, and she looked to her feet as if expecting to see something there. You're safe, Sunday said. She nodded. I found something. Her words were muffled by the plastic. She turned, shone her headlamp on a clay jar. Okay, just take it easy. She looked around the cave, her eyes darting, paranoid, afraid. She tore off the mask. I have to get out. This place, something isn't right. She picked up the clay jar and moved toward the opening. Her movements were jerky, panicky. Sunday followed her closely, making sure she didn't fall into some unseen pit. Hopefully, she would come back to her senses once her body had cleared the gas from her system. For now, she was moving toward the exit. That was what mattered. She slid the clay jar into the tunnel and crawled in after it. Sunday kneeled in front of the hole and watched her wiggle away. She was faring better than he had, but still moving very slowly. Suddenly, she stopped altogether. What is it? He asked behind her. Listen, she said. He leaned in and heard it, echoes within the rock, distant pumps, the earth relaying the sound like a stone telegraph. He knew that sound well. He heard it in his dreams. Gunfire. Sunday had left the cave to surface CB radio on the other side of the hole. He squeezed the smaller radio on his shoulder and flicked to an open channel. Surface team, do you copy? Danny. Nothing. This radio is far too feeble to penetrate through all that rock. Kat, can you scoot backwards? He could see her trying to back out of the tunnel, but she couldn't. It was a one-way trip. No! She sounded slightly panicked. His mind raced. Someone was shooting on the surface, attacking the team. If Danny and the others couldn't hold them back, they'd most certainly be coming down. Kat, scoot through, then turn around and come back, okay? You'll be safer on this side. We can contain them in the tunnel. Okay. She moved forward again, perhaps slightly faster this time. It was still painfully slow. She stopped again. John, she whispered. Someone's coming down.